Thank you, Allison, and good morning, everybody. I know that in Jersey City there was 1.5 inches of ice on the street, so I'm glad that this many of you are here. Good morning. My name is Kelly Schnur, and I've been a member of the the Marston Unitarian Fellowship for 18 years. As a lifelong UU, I attended this congregation as a teenager, and I raised my 21 and 24-year-old daughters here in the RE program through high school. Although I lived right around the corner, literally, until recently, once my children had grown, I did not often make it to the fellowship on Sunday mornings. I remained active in teaching our whole lives, also known as OWL, and stayed in touch with my closest friends. I was a member of the Committee on Ministry and provided some assistance to the groups working on the facilities process that has resulted in the capital campaign that we have launched. Last summer, I sold my home in Morristown and moved to Jersey City to be closer to the job I held in Manhattan. My kids were grown and it was time for a change. I'm very happy there, and especially with this winter, I am loving the carefree life of an apartment dweller. But I'm now farther away from the fellowship, and the thought crossed my mind at the time of my move that it might be time to look for a new congregation, one closer to my new home. Knowing that the capital campaign was imminent, and I would need to make a decision about what, if any, contribution I wanted to make, I knew I needed to sort out for myself whether I would stay or go, just like we had to do with this building. My roots to the fellowship run deep. My parents were involved in the governance of the congregation from the time we moved to Morristown about 40 years ago. I became a member myself when I moved back to Morristown 18 years ago. Many hours have been spent with friends and fellow members enjoying sermons, barbecues, pig roasts, craft fairs, service auctions, music house, pool parties, couples groups, sleepovers. Well, you get the picture. Deep connections have been made, and the fellowship has been a source of community, passion, spiritual nurturing, and support for my family. Many hours, have also been spent on the board, committees, teaching in RE, and wrestling with many of the governance issues that are paramount to nurturing a growing congregation, and providing programming that meets the spiritual and communal needs of our members. All of this takes time, dedication, money, and yes, patience. But without all of these things, we wouldn't have this spiritual home, and I'm proud to have played a part in helping to make it grow. Although I haven't been here as often on Sunday mornings, I remain committed to teaching OWL, have continued to work on the facilities process, and have been involved in other behind-the-scenes projects. Why have I stayed involved, I ask myself. It's simple, actually. Because of the people and our mission. It's because the youth in our junior high OWL class tell me that honest discussions about their sexuality, relationships, contraception, gender orientation, gender identity, and sexual orientation are simply not permitted in their schools. But here they know they have a safe and honest place that they can openly discuss these issues. It's because of the social justice work we do. I am in awe of and grateful for all of those of you who work so hard in our community to support all of our social justice initiatives, because they do make a difference to everyone we touch. It's because I know that when I do arrive on a Sunday morning, I've been missed and I'm welcomed back. For me, this congregation is about connection and roots. I come to be connected to something bigger than myself, to nurture myself and others, and to make a difference in our community. The vision for the future of our building is one in which we will have the space to continue to connect and nurture one another and our children, and to further our mission. I'm very excited by this vision. I was overwhelmed by the enthusiasm I saw here on the kickoff Sunday. People talking and laughing, spilling over into every open space, and children dancing in the sanctuary. This is why I come, and it's why I need to come more often. I know because of the roots I have established here that I want to be part of the legacy that we leave for our children and our grandchildren. I was happy to be able to give what for me was a joyous, sacrificial gift, as Shari so eloquently put it last week. I had to dig deep, and I had to think hard. And having recently lost my job, I was nervous. But I know that now is the time. I encourage each of you to take the time before your campaign visit to reflect on why you come here. What about the vision for our future excites you? And from that place, decide how you can participate in our legacy. I caught the spark, and in that spirit, let us light the chalice and help to carry the torch from generation to generation.